Tension thickens as a guard hesitantly alerts Dr. Ellis and the warden. Something is wrong with Charles. Seated in a futuristic restraint chair, Xavier appears overwhelmed, his mind flooded with visions as he cries and whispers, "I can see it. I can see it all." The prison staff watches in confusion, unable to comprehend what's happening to the world's most powerful telepath. Elsewhere, chaos unfolds. Deathbird is in battle, blood and violence erupting around her. Her fight a deadly dance described as the poetry of hate. Meanwhile, the prison's security systems detect a critical anomaly. Xavier's heart rate skyrockets, his oxygen levels drop, and his vitals spiral toward imminent cardiac arrest. The moment of realization is too late. Whatever Xavier is witnessing, whatever unseen force is at play, it is pushing him to the brink. And just as the warning blares across the system, he screams. The battle rages on as Deathbird fights off overwhelming odds, with her enemies shouting for her execution. Meanwhile, inside Graymalkin Prison, Xavier remains trapped in his own mind, his brain overheating, overwhelmed by a flood of voices and visions, as if experiencing everything, everywhere, all at once. The prison staff scrambles, confused about what is happening to him, with the warden demanding immediate sedation before it's too late. Back in the fight, the revolutionaries corner Deathbird, celebrating as they seemingly bring her down. Meanwhile, at the heart of the coup, rebels breach the door of the royal quarters, ready to assassinate the Empress if she resists. As they prepare to strike, they chant their battle cry once more. All power to the revolution! As chaos unfolds across the Shi'ar Empire, Professor Xavier struggles against the sedation forced upon him, desperately resisting as he senses something terrible happening. Meanwhile, in the royal chamber, Empress Xandra Naramani stands defiant, though fear flickers in her eyes as she silently calls for her father to help her. The rebels have overthrown the palace, surrounding her with weapons drawn, declaring her under arrest by the Secret Alliance and demanding her compliance for the sake of her survival. As the moment of reckoning looms, the rebels chant their final question, "Do you understand?" Elsewhere, her father lowers his head, knowing her end is near. Rogue receives a desperate call, urging her to come immediately. Something serious is happening, and time is of the essence.